Greetings from Texas and very soon Oklahoma. Welcome everyone, Mike here, coming to you guys today from the Carpenter Bluff Bridge. We are literally on the border of Texas, walking into Oklahoma on this historic train bridge that you can now walk across. I remember a day when you could be able to drive across this bridge, but they built a new highway. Now it's a pedestrian bridge that anyone can walk down. Let's check this out. This is so cool. We are just about 7 miles east of Denison, Texas, coming in from Grayson County, Texas into Bryan County, Oklahoma, on the banks of the Red River. Here you can see the river, and looks like we have some airboats down there. I think they may be setting up to race here pretty soon, but that bridge over there is fairly new. If my memory serves, and I'm sure somebody watching this video will know for sure, you used to be able to drive across this bridge into Oklahoma, and there was a fish restaurant called the Dock that had all-you-can-eat catfish. That was probably around 2005, 2010 maybe. But this is pretty neat. The river right now is down a little bit, but still flowing. Nice and clear. Not red like the name would suggest. Little sandbar here where people are kind of hanging out on those airboats. Let's keep walking. So this was originally for trains, and then, like I said, I'm not 100% sure, but used to be able to drive across this. I'm at least 90% sure. You can see some more airboats coming in. I guess they have a meetup or something. Got 2 more in the distance here. Like there's an old pedestrian walkway here. Well, there wasn't anything stopping you from going over there. No way in the world would I. Check this out. Let's see this boat come through the other side. Getting loud. That's pretty cool to see. When you think about airboats, you don't think Texas. You think Louisiana, you think Florida. At least you don't think North Texas. I mean, we're on the, like I said, we're literally on the Red River between Texas and Oklahoma. May see some airboats down towards the Gulf, but not here. And we have a lot. I would love to know what's going on. I think I did hear someone say they want to race, but back coming from the east, I count currently 3 more boats coming. We're gonna hang around and find out what they're doing. I really hope it's coming off on camera how cool this atmosphere is. The boats, the bridge, being able to walk over the water like this, it's pretty awesome. The work on this bridge, nearing 100 years old, it's pretty freaking cool. Can imagine trains coming through here, that eventually vehicles. Tons of graffiti, unfortunately, but at the same time, it allows for people to leave their mark. Some is appropriate, some is not. When I decided to come do this video, I had no clue these airboats were going to be here. This is the most well done graffiti I've seen yet. Can't really make out what it's saying here. Nice little heart, colorful. Pretty cool. How are y'all doing? Good, thank you. We got some fishermen crossing the bridge here. Didn't want to film them without their permission. Now we have some ATVs crossing the bridge. And man, how many airboats do we have out there? Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Absolute ton. But yeah, we got 4-wheelers, we got side-by-sides. Everybody's out here to enjoy the bridge now. Pretty wild how popular this spot got in the 10 minutes I've been here. I went from being one of 2 people on the bridge and 2 airboats to probably a good 15 people. And like I said, over 10 airboats. It's a happening place. I may have gotten here just a little bit too late. Well, there are no bathrooms out here. We do have toilet paper if the urge hits. Don't think I'd use that. But coming up here, more of the bridge. Gearing up to get into the Oklahoma side. I am scared of heights, you guys don't know. I don't think I've ever mentioned that before, but I'm doing okay here. Not much to be scared of. And we are getting closer to Oklahoma. At first, I thought the airboats were very cool, and they may get cool here in a moment, but right now, I kind of want to enjoy the tranquility of this bridge and the water, and that's not really happening, so I apologize to you guys. And just like that, we are in Oklahoma. It's like an old boat over here. Yeah, I guess that was a fiberglass boat, maybe caught fire. So that was cool walking around there. I wish the airboats weren't going. At first I thought that was gonna be really cool, but it really takes away from the ambiance of what is a cool bridge. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna walk back across this bridge. There is a historical marker there that I'm gonna show you guys. And we'll see if the airboats have anything fun planned. If not, we'll go find something to eat. Yeah, so the bridge has pretty much cleared out. We're gonna go ahead and walk it in real time for you guys. So that way you can see how long it is. Shouldn't take too long. I'm kind of a slow walker. I can hear a couple of birds now that the boats are turned off. I think there's only one coming in right now. You can see back over here, they're still lined up, getting prepared for whatever it is they're going to do. I can smell the water up here. Probably about 80 degrees right now. Outside of the boats, and I'm sorry I keep harping on the boats. This is a pretty peaceful, serene place. Then you have that. You know, it'd be kind of sad to be a train conductor and only see this beauty for a couple of seconds. But at the same time, I'm sure they're used to it. They probably had better sights than this to see. Probably closer to 20 boats now. We're still about 3 minutes into the walk across. If I had to guess, this bridge is about a quarter of a mile. See Texas off in the distance there. Say off in the distance, it's not that far away. Maybe they're not going to race at all. Maybe they're all just hanging out. You got people in the water drinking beer, having a good time. Not going to lie, while the noise is kind of annoying for my video, I wouldn't be mad hanging out there. Gentleman above's got his dog and a chair. There's something going on. I'm gonna have to bring my family out here. I think they would enjoy this. Maybe when the weather cools down a little bit. Not so much boat activity. It's September 13th as I'm recording this. Little warm for this time of year, but I'm not mad at it. How are y'all doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, thank you. Gentleman and his dog out here enjoying the time. We're almost back into Texas. I like how the tree overhangs right here as you enter Texas. Just over the 5-minute mark and we're almost done. Like I said, that's probably right at a quarter of a mile, maybe a little bit more. But up here to the left, where you park your cars, is a historical marker. So as soon as we cross over here, we'll go check that out. All right, back on the Texas side here. And as always, feel free to pause to read that. But basically said it was built as a railroad bridge. It was actually completed in the summer of 1910. So this is actually 115 years old. Pretty freaking cool. Now we got a little bit of peace. I spent the last minutes just talking to folks crossing the bridge, getting a little bit more information. Apparently all these airboats over here staging up are part of an airboat club that most of them have been built by a company called Lone Star Airboats. And this is a private club. They stage here, they meet, they hang out, they have a good time. And then about 1 o'clock, which is an hour from now, they're going to race. And like I said, this is just the staging area. And then over here is where they're going to be doing the racing. I don't think I'm going to stick around for that. I think the noise will be just a little bit too much for me. Plus I'm starting to get hungry. But it would be pretty cool. Like I said, I just happened to stumble across that. All right, let's head back to the car and go find some place to eat. So we are now 12 miles south of the bridge in Bells, Texas, because I hear there's a place called 1836 Cafe that I should check out. But before we do that, we're gonna look at their tiny little downtown here. Definitely an area stuck in time. But talking to people on the bridge, there really wasn't anything nearby to go eat besides Denison, Texas, until I heard about 1836. And I thought 12 miles is definitely worth it. But check this out. This is one of the older downtowns that I've seen. It doesn't look like much has changed over the years. Really, only active building that I'm seeing, or business that I'm seeing right now, is this insurance agency. This is pretty cool. Saloon, saddle, and smoking? Is that actually a open business? We got ducks playing pool, and a duck riding a hot rod, but this looks like they may actually be a bar. So maybe we got insurance in the bar next door. One other small building here in town. It too does not look like it has anything actively in it. I love the architecture on that roof there, but it looks like this has been repurposed to be a garage of some sort, maybe a mechanic shop at one time. The original brickwork is pretty neat. Building has definitely seen better days though. So back on the south side, the first building we saw with the insurance company and saloon, we have this here. It looks like there might have been another building attached to this at one point in time. Pretty neat to see what's left there. Look both ways before we cross the street. But it looks like there may be a little bit of a ghost sign here at some point in time. No telling what it could have been. See if I can zoom in here. Can't really tell what that might have said. But over here, it clearly says that Hudson sucks. Sorry, Hudson. I hope it's not true. And just north of downtown, on Cross Highway 56 on 69, is the 1836 Cafe. Small little place here. Don't know how much I'll be able to film. Let's go inside and see if we can get us something to eat. Definitely a small space and it'll look busy, so I don't know if we're going to be able to film inside or not. But this place is only open for breakfast and lunch, and of course catering if you need it. Got that wagon wheel. I always think of Darius Rucker now. Okay, so I am going to get the film inside. It's kind of cleared out. A lot of people outside on the patio. Here I'm at the bar, so I can sit all alone, not filming anybody behind me. I absolutely love that. Big thank you to the owner for letting me film here. But it is a small place. We have the bakery counter, register there. Then we have the grill, open kitchen format. And if you're sitting at the bar on a Saturday afternoon like I am, you got the TV. Cool gas signs up top here on the ceiling. We got Phillips 66. And over here, Exxon. So like I showed you outside, this is a breakfast and lunch spot. You can get both all day. I'm here about 1 o'clock on a Saturday afternoon. I opted to get lunch because I heard their burgers are phenomenal. I did get the old-fashioned burger, which comes with your choice of homemade french fries or homemade potato chips. Since you hardly ever see homemade chips on the menu, that's what I decided to go with. No fountain drinks here. They give you the cans. I'm a Dr. Pepper guy. And a cup of ice. Check that out. They took the traditional cups you get like at Costco or Sam's and put their sticker on there. Pretty creative because customized cups, they get expensive. It took less than 5 minutes for my burger to come out, and this thing looks absolutely wonderful. First of all, we're going to try these chips. Definitely can tell these are homemade. Check that out. I like that a lot. Great crunch. I mean, the color on that is awesome. Perfect amount of salt. I'm glad I went with this versus the fries. Check out the burger. That is awesome. This bun, while it seems like it's homemade, they said it's not. It comes from a bakery out of Houston, but no preservatives. They have to actually keep the dough in the fridge. They can't just keep this on the shelves. So you know it's fresh as all get out. Let's give it a bite. That was good. Words cannot describe how much I love this bun. I mean, this bun's amazing. Dripping juices from the meat and the fresh vegetables. Nice iceberg lettuce. Let's go for another bite. Amazing crust on that meat. Perfect level of saltiness in the seasoning. Again though, as great as the meat is, this bun is the absolute highlight. It is nice, soft, almost like a yeast roll. I'm glad I got this burger. I am so glad I got these chips with the fries. Such a unique option. As far as options, normally you do have the option for a jalapeno cheddar bun. The waitress was telling me she didn't offer it because they're out currently. I'll have to come back and try that. So I'm sure that would be fantastic on this burger. And they're now open on Thursdays and Fridays for dinner. So it's not just breakfast and lunch anymore. Friday nights is fried catfish, and I hear the best hush puppies you've ever had. Go for another chip. When I set out to make this video today, I had zero clue it was going to lead me to this moment. Homemade oatmeal cream pies. Now, my chubby self growing up, the Little Debbie version was my absolute favorite. So to be able to have a homemade version, I'm pretty excited about. I've only had it homemade one other time, and that was a gift from Mama Miller of Miller's Barbecue in Belton, Texas. And it was delicious. But check this out. I mean, 2 thick cookies, all of that cream in there. I mean, I'm only gonna be able to get 1 bite for you guys because that burger was massive and I enjoyed every moment of it. Well, let's give it a shot. That was everything I was hoping it would be. I'm putting it back in the wrapper right now so I don't eat any more of it because it's the last thing that I need. I love it. I absolutely love it. And I can't wait to take this home. And later tonight, when this burger has worn off a little bit, I'm gonna get this out while I'm watching football. That was absolutely incredible. This has been a great stop, and I'm so happy I stopped by. I am absolutely stuffed. That was a fantastic meal and a huge surprise. I heard this place was good. I had no clue. That bun, that perfectly seared burger patty, those homemade chips, and that oatmeal cream pie, man. Little Debbie who? That was fantastic, and I'm so grateful I gave that a try because it is literally one of the best desserts I've ever had. This was a fun day. That bridge was really cool to see. The short drive to Bell's for 1836 makes for a great Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon. This was a great day that I was not expecting. Definitely want to check them out. I'll put all their information in the description of this video. And guys, I thank you so much for watching these. I'm having so much fun making them, and I'm so blessed that you guys are watching them. I really do appreciate it. But if you got value out of this video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. If you want to see more content like this, hit that subscribe button. Again, I'm blessed. Thank you so much. And until the next video, y'all have a great week. Bye.